Hey guys, all right, in the last recording we went ahead and got a domain name from GoDaddy and we went ahead and installed a website. We did it pretty quickly, then we turned around and created a whole lot of subdomains, namely for the different metro areas, different metro areas around the country, the top 100 most populated, and we went ahead and did separate installations to each of those. What we're going to wind up being able to do with the var sheet installer later is to control all those websites efficiently. But I thought one thing you guys might want to see, especially if you're not familiar with doing it yourself, is how do you go and add add-on domains to your website? All right, and so we've been talking about adding different domain names to your website, and some people would like to see that. So here we go. I'm going to go to GoDaddy, and this time I'm going to do kind of the same thing, but I'm not going to look for a single website like this, hvacexperts.com. What I want to do is do a larger, broader search for a bunch of website names at the same time to see what's free. So I'm going to hit domains, bulk domain search. Notice I'm already logged in. Okay, so I'm going to do bulk domain search, and it's going to say enter up to 500 domains, each name on a separate line, and it shows an example. Okay, great. I can do that, except I got to create them, right? How do I do that? Well, I formed them out of sensible wording. So I got quality, rapid, local, emergency. These are things I can use to form names with. Okay. Then I've got, so this would be like a prefix, an adjective to describe the service. Then I have air, and HVAC. Those I'm using as synonyms for the main point. Then I'm finishing off the idea that it's a company, a center, crew, experts, service. And I'm going to do all these with .com. I could do .net. I could do .org. I could do others, but I'm just going to say .com for right now. Clear. So how would I create a bunch of variations of these? Well, I'm going to do something like this. Watch this. I'm just doing it in a very simple way. So any of you without any tools, without the emoji toolbar, you could do this. I'm gonna say that there are two sets of these. So I need two sets of those for the two sets of these, right? So then I copy this one down, okay? Now what do? I sort these without sorting those. That way they get all nicely mixed and matched. I could even go the other way. It doesn't really matter. As long as I sort one without sorting the other. Sort A to Z, but do not expand the selection. Boom, okay? That way I get quality air, rapid air, local air, emergency air, and then quality HVAC, rapid HVAC, local HVAC, and emergency HVAC. So far, so good. So this acts like one item. Now, I'm going to copy that 4 times because I've got 4 of these. So I'm going to go like this. 2, 3, and 4. And that way I can copy that one down. Whap, whap. And whap, and I may as well take the whole thing. Control C and whap. Okay. Now guess what? Same thing now. All of this acts like an arranged unit, so now it's time for me to do the same thing with this. I'm going to sort this A to Z. Okay. And do not expand the selection. Okay. That way I've got quality air center, rapid air center, local air center, emergency air center, quality HVAC center, rapid HVAC center, local HVAC center, and it goes all the way down the list. Now my .com, I may as well just drag it all the way down, right? There, I've basically set up my website names. All I have to do is figure out how to put them together with dashes in the middle. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say this equals that and some text. So it goes in quotes, namely a dash. And the next thing, and dash in quotes, double quotes, dash, double quotes, and that. Okay, and now there's no dashes left, so I'm just going to go that. Boom. See that? Let me double click here to expand that out. There it goes. Now look at that. QualityAirCenter.com is already corrected. I'm going to drag it all the way down. Look at that. All of those totally different domain names. Similar but unique, absolutely unique domain names. So now I'm just going to copy this because I got to change the formulas to values, right? So I'm going to copy it. And then I'm just going to paste it right here as values. Okay. And there you go. I'm done with this part. Delete. And what I have right now are 32 totally unique domain names. Some may be in use. Some may be free. Let's go see. I'm going to copy. Come back over here. Paste it in here. Okay. And I don't need to put any of these because I've got the .coms on there already. I'm going to hit go. And just see what it says. They're all available. Okay. So I could buy all of them right now. Now, I'm not going to buy all of them right now. I'm going to do like most of you guys. I've got my list here. So as guys come, if they want to use our domain names, great, or their own. Some of them do. But anyway, I got a few in store. I can show them. So watch this. I'm going to unselect all. Then I'm going to select some of these that are different. I'm going to select rapid. Oh, let me see. Emergency HVAC crew. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. Quality HVAC service. I like that one. Local air service. I like that one. Quality air center. Maybe what else have we got? Quality HVAC experts. I like that one. And let's say, what do you think? Quality HVAC crew, rapid emergency. Oh, quality, rapid, and emergency are the only three I had there, or what? Oh, local, right. Quality, local, emergency, and rapid. Let me do rapid HVAC crew. That's good. Nah, I'll do emergency instead. HVAC, emergency air experts, emergency HVAC experts. All right, fine. As long as I'm going with rapid, I may as well go with emergency. So, okay, I got these four here. Quality HVAC service, local air service, quality HVAC experts. Now what I want to do, I just want to put them in my list, right? Make sure I know which is which. I may as well just do it like right now. Control C. Whoop. Boom. So I'm just going to do this real quick, just so I have them, right? Whoop. Okay, fine. I'll get this other one here. Control C. I'm just, keeping order to it is the idea, right? Because then I'm going to, turn this into my list, right? Boom. Okay, so I got those. Now, I'm not going to create CPanels for these, am I? No, that saves you. Like once you got the one CPanel created, then adding more domain names to it, you don't need to do that. You just need to check out. And then when you get these, you're just going to make sure that they have the right name server set, right? Okay, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. Okay, and that's good. I'm going to go ahead and complete that purchase. Come. And there we go. I got my list. I can go to my account. Okay. And that way I'm going to show you how these are added to the website, because whether I have buyer's form now or not, got to check out these later. Whether I have buyer's form or not, where are my products? Under, first you go to GoDaddy, then you come back here, and then you hit manage domains from there. It's kind of convoluted sometimes getting through GoDaddy's system, right? Then sort by expires so you can get the latest ones up to the front, okay? That's these four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the ones I just bought today, right? I got that one yesterday. I got these 4 today is the idea. Hover over name servers, set the name servers. Same thing, right? Make sure they're set to t2ha.com. You can always do it by hitting edit name server. So custom, edit, and then just type in here what it's supposed to be, hit OK, right? I already have mine set up in my profile, so it automatically assumes it's what I want. All right, no problem. These are ready to go. I can add these right now as drop downs in my account. So how do I do that? Well, I log into the CPanel here. Okay, so I just did, and I'm going to go to Addon Domains right here. Okay, and I'm just going to go creating them. Okay. And so I'm going to take the first one and just create it, click off, get rid of the .com because I don't like that. Add domain. Okay. Then I'll do the next one. So far so good. And I could go to the file manager to manage files, but I don't need to, right? We're going to do it automatically with the software installer. Okay. Add that domain. Okay. Go back. I'm just showing you how this is done because you can do this whether you had a client pay for it already or not. You know, whether anybody was paying for it, you can set them up in advance, right? Again, how much was each domain name really? Well, I bought them at like 53 bucks for 4 of them, right? So like, I don't know, 13, 14 each, you know, 13 and a half. So if I sold these websites for at least $15, I'm breaking even anyway, like basically making money, okay? So that's what I mean by how awesome this is, right? In terms of just sheer power. The fact that you can just do this, right? I mean, don't sell them for 15 bucks each. But the fact of the matter is once you own it, okay, each next website you put up will only cost you that. So I have those in my add-on domains. So let's say we're going to go to software installer, and let's say we log in with your account. We're going to go to do an individual installation just to see what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to go to the same place, localhvacexperts.com, and here it's saying it's got the right domain prefix. That's a CPanel username. Select the top level domain or add-on domain. Oh, I got to get the programmer to update this field because everything else in here has been attended to, but we haven't done anything with add-on domains for a long time, and no one mentioned it. Used to work. When we updated the latest coding on the server, somebody didn't update this piece. All right, so I'll get on the programmer about that. Anyway, yes, you would just switch it to that, and you would still say no subdomain, right? Because it would be no subdomain, but then you'd set this thing to, like, let's say localairservice.com. So you just go localairservice.com, click, and that would be up here. And no subdomain, and you do the same thing. Randomize, go to a repository file, pull up your file, etc., and install. And it'll install to that add-on domain. So how would it look for batch installation? Like, say we wanted to do all 4 of those at the same time. Okay, just to make sure you finally get it, it's like this. Okay, I took my original copy with all those different cities I went after with all the user passes and security keys and everything, right? Now what? I'm going to go here, and this time I'm going to make it a lot smaller, right? There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's really it. Okay? Delete. Okay? And so here, really, it's just going to be this. Control C. That's going to be these 4. Right? The server in this sense is the top level domain. But the domain itself that we're going to install to is right there. Subdomain? No, we're not going to have any clear contents. We could do a bunch for emergency HVAC experts for a bunch of cities. And then below it, local air service in a bunch of cities. Same or different cities. Then this one, a bunch of cities. So yeah, we could do this multiple times, right, for different cities. So if I had, you know, this stack right here, and I had 10 cities, I could copy my 10 cities 4 times, and then copy this down 10 times, and then sort the cities so that they, you know, they all line up in such a way that they're all the unique combinations, right? Right. Now, the only other thing I have to do is make sure that I'm not using the same information for user and pass and stuff, right? So I need to go ahead and make a change to that. Control H, you know, replace an O with a P, say, right? Replace all. Okay, that's totally important to do, obviously, because I need more databases because it's all on the same CPanel, right? They might be add-on domains, but they're on the same CPanel. So my CPanel information just needs to be different somehow. Okay? So since there was an O in every user and every name, that's really all I needed. Just these 2. Who cares if I change the password or not? But these 2, for the user and the name, I just went ahead and replaced all the O's with P's, because that way it's definitely different in this case. Now I got the same zip file, the same SQL file, and then whatever it is I'm using for my user pass and my security key, right? So that information is, it's ready.